Libra, welcome to Ether Tarot. Welcome back if you're returning. And if you're new here, we're doing a general collective reading today. So just take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Flip and switch the roles if you need to. Don't try and make anything fit though if it's not your story. This card out, we've got the Wheel. That's too many. I'll put them back. We've got indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. You had this, a few weeks ago. Well, no, a few readings ago. What have I done? So, I don't know, like, there's something I feel like you're back and forward about. You're, on and off with something or someone. You know, maybe feeling like you're not making too much progress right now because, I don't know, maybe you're back and forward on something because you don't see another way, or you don't feel like, I don't know, you can find another solution. But this back and forward, this indecisiveness about a person or a situation is what's keeping you from moving forward. You're going around and around in circles, or somebody is. Flip and switch the roles if this isn't you. But, you know, now it doesn't mean that it's your whole life going around and around, but it could be some major area of life. So maybe you go around and around in the same types of relationship situations. You know, different person, same setup, like same type of behaviors, that sort of thing. So, we've got the scales, keeping your life in balance, and this is very much like the Justice card, like keeping. This is Librian energy. How do I say that? Librarian energy. This is your energy here. Maybe this is what you're just trying to keep your life in balance, but something seems to be going around and around while you're trying to keep this balance. But if you're going around and around in situations that aren't working for you, that's going to make it even harder. So we've got the Spear, heartache over what you no longer have. Maybe this is sort of where, you know, you don't have a situation or a security or something like this that you used to have, and it's like trying to get something back that's gone, finished, redundant. It could be a feeling too, because I always sort of see the Spear as like it's somebody who's speared through the heart. It's like this bleeding heart. So you're so it's like maybe you're in a relationship with somebody that you used to have deeper feelings for, used to have that in love feeling or that trust, and you no longer have that now. And maybe this is where you're rambling aimlessly, trying to get this back, you know, going around and around trying to get this back, but it's not there. Or trying to find a love like you felt before in the past with somebody else, with somebody new, and not really ever getting that. Or you know, I kind of just feel like this heartache is an unhealed heart. This is somebody who's maybe using other people or distractions or situations to avoid doing this healing work. We've got to pay attention to your work. So maybe this is what's having you not move forward, is maybe you feel like even at work things are, you know, you've lost your passion for what you do, and it just feels like same thing day in, day out, going around and around, and it's ready for a new challenge. Or maybe throwing yourself into your work is a healthier way to grow and to get out of this heartache. It's a healthy distraction, but it's not to distract yourself from doing the healing, but that's going to come with time. So pay attention to your work. This is urging you to, like, you know, focus on this right now. This is what will keep your life balanced out. So we've got a change for the better with the butterfly, which is transformation. So something about, I feel like, your work, throwing yourself into that's going to help you transform, that's going to help you transform away from. Now this indecisiveness could be a current or a past energy that you're coming out of, and now you're just focused on keeping this balance. But feeling like there's some of it still there. And we've got romance, celebration, parties. So once you've transformed what this is for you, and there's big reason to celebrate. So whether you're feeling like, I don't know, it could be that everything feels like it's just going around and around, and time's moving forward and everything's going around and around. But I feel like it's telling you, when you focus on your work, that's what's going to transform something in you. And there may be something new that you need to bring into that. Like maybe right now work just feels like it's going around and around, but if you put your focus on it, you can find some satisfaction and some fulfillment there that takes away from like needing to try and get satisfaction and fulfillment in these other, like maybe in relationships and personal things that haven't been working out. So at the bottom of the deck, we've got more celebration, fun, and enjoyment. So yeah, I really feel like this is what's coming. This is what's coming in to your energy, which is great. So this is like really on a timeline too. This is really pulling you through. I feel like there's something stuck around your work. There's some sort of stuck energy there, and once you get that unstuck, once you put that focus in there, that's where you get this change for the better. That's where you get this big transformation. So whatever this is that you're resisting or not putting your focus on the wrong things, could be. Let's see. So, ooh, justice. See, it's just calling that just a minute ago, the scales and the justice has the scales. You are all about speaking your truth, getting the truth out, having the truth, living by the truth. This is like living by the sword, living by your word. I feel like you want to live by your word. What you say is what goes. And I feel like this is where, you've been maybe dealing with somebody or particular, more than one person that just don't tell the truth. And it's like you're holding people accountable now, where maybe you weren't holding them accountable before. Maybe you were just like letting people get away with things and allowing things to just ramble on to the next time they do that same thing. But this is like, you're balancing this out. Because it's like you keeping your life in balance is all that you're focused on right now, is what I think. And anything that doesn't fit into how your life needs to balance out, I feel like you're getting rid of that type of energy. Magician in the reverse. There could be a way that you're going about it that's actually a bit manipulative, or somebody is trying to come in and say, I'm going to help you with getting things balanced out or worked out for you, but actually the help that they're offering is manipulative. It's for their they're not doing something for nothing. They're not doing it just out of love. They're doing it to be able to manipulate you or call a favor in return. So now you could also be a little bit deceiving yourself with thinking that you've got things in balance or you're getting things in balance, but there's still other there's maybe some areas where you're like kind of deceiving yourself that sometimes the things that had your life be in balance in the past is not going to, how you lived your life before that felt like there was balance and harmony. Those things may not be all that you need now. to feel like you have a balanced life. You may need to implement a different kind of routine to feel balanced now, because you're a different person to where you were in the past. So but I feel like maybe there's some excuses going on here, like I'm working towards whatever, but I don't have the time, or when I get the time, or when I get to this point, and then I'll implement that, you know, healthy eating, or that then I'll start exercising, or then I'll start, you know, on that project I've been talking about. So you could be kind of doing a little bit of that to yourself, but I don't know if you're aware of, you know, there could be a bit of procrastination going on, but it's just picking that up. So Three of Pentacles to the Justice card. So something you're trying to balance out with, you know, I feel like you need to start a project. There's a project you need to get going with. It's something that you've been meaning to get to. And this could turn into work in the future, or this can turn into more than a hobby. This could be like a project that starts off on a small scale, like a bit of a hobby, or you need to start your own business here. Like that is what will balance the scales out for you. And until you do, your life is just going to continue to feel like it's just going around and around and around, because you need to be making personal progress. And so whatever you do for work right now, it's just like same thing day in, day out. You don't feel like you're getting anywhere. You're not getting ahead. Time's just rolling on. And you're putting this off. And this is the only thing that's going to balance the scales out. So this could be getting into a new career, getting back to work, or branching off with what you do into something new. Or it kind of mostly feels like something that you've been meaning to do, like on the side. Or, yeah. And I feel like this is the only thing that's going to bring your justice into you. Like, this is the only thing this is the biggest thing that feels like it's missing. Because everything else is like, you've been doing it for however long. But yeah, this is the one thing that's going to give you that real personal satisfaction, accomplishment, and achievement. Clarify again the Justice to the Three Pentacles. Hierophant in reverse. So I feel like something that this project, this career, this business, it's flexible. It's not like something that you need to do Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. It could be something a bit unorthodox too. Something a little different, not your typical work or not your typical business. Not something that, it's something that you can like kind of, it could be something creative. It's like there could be some sort of legal issue too here around money. There's been a little bit of that in your past readings. So there could be something that you're trying to get finalized. You're trying to bring something to a point where something is fair that's not right now. Like a fair outcome, a win-win situation in some area of life. With money. Pertaining to money. The King of Swords really talks about legal issues or getting somebody to help you balance this out. So like a lawyer, an accountant, or this could be a government official going to, you know, this could be, you know, getting taxes paid or getting contracts put in place, or, you know, and just take it how it applies to you. But yeah, it's like somebody is, yeah, we've got this Magician in the reverse. Clarify the Magician in the reverse. I feel like you're just trying to get to the bottom of something. But because this is taking forever, seemingly taking forever for this to work out, it feels like it's as though you're feeling like you can't get started on anything else and you can't get balance until this is resolved. And so, but I feel like even though this is hanging on, you're the one keeping your life held up by this. Like, this may hold up certain things you can or can't do for now, like pertaining to money, but you can still work on what is, you know, what else there is around this. You can still kind of distract yourself with a different healthy project for now, to still feel like your life is moving forward in some way in one area. And I feel like it needs to be your work. That's what you need to pay attention to. So the Magician in the reverse to the Ace of Wands. So somebody desires to manipulate you. Like, that is their goal. They want to manipulate you maybe for sex. This could be a masculine trying to manipulate you. Like, enjoying the manipulation. Like, they love it. They get off on manipulating you. In more ways than one. And I feel like to have a person like this around you will always keep you off balance. So it's like you're giving yourself resistance you don't need. Yeah, so 8 of Cups, it's like, I feel like you're emotionally detached from this person. You want to walk away, but you're not walking away because there's something about this person that you think, or this situation, you think they're going to help you balance something out. But I feel like they're more of a block than a help. I don't know, maybe you feel like you're in control of the situation, like you're manipulating the situation, and they think they are, which is just as bad. So, it's like you're staying in something, trying to get the balance in a situation, but wanting to walk away, wishing you didn't have to be there. Wishing you didn't have to be there. That it's still your choice, you see. So we've got heartache over what you no longer have, and this 2 of Wands. So it's like you're trying to make these decisions. Okay, so we've got a 5 of Pentacles. So heartache over what you no longer have feels like some financial security or something that left you feeling out in the cold and burned and alone. So you no longer have, I don't know, like somebody here. Now this could flip and switch it. This could be somebody else's energy that's got heartache over not having you anymore. And they feel out in the cold. And they feel stuck. But this could be you as well. And this could be where you're feeling stuck. You know, where life's rambling aimlessly, stuck financially, possibly. Like limited options. You could be feeling like really limited options. Page of Wands in the reverse. And it's, you could be feeling limited if you have children. You could be feeling limited to your options because you can't just get up and leave so easily. You could feel a bit trapped by your financial situation with your kids. You could feel trapped by where you can and can't live because they're in school, where they are, or something like that. And, you know, you've got to look out for their benefit and well-being. Maybe you've got to live in a certain area, not just because of where they go to school, but so that they can see their mum or their dad. Flip and switch it, you know, in that zone. Maybe you can't move too far away because you can't live too far away from the other parent. This could be having you feel stuck and trapped and limited options, and you want to break out of this. So you could be missing somewhere you used to live that you can't go back to. That could be the heartache over what you no longer have as well. So yeah. All right, we've got the 7 of Swords. Pay attention to your work. Seems like somebody around you. Let me just go back one more. Somebody here this, if you don't have kids, this is just like feeling like you can't have what you desire because of finances. What you really want and what you can afford or what you can do with your life is limited. Like, yeah. Maybe there's only so many places you can do your kind of work, or, you know, live on the budget that you can live on. There could be certain places in the world that you're like, I couldn't afford to live there even though I want to. Because one, I can't get work there, or what my work pays me wouldn't afford me to live there. Sorry, I just needed to add that before I move to the next step. So, alright, we've got Seven of Swords to the Four of Cups. Something is like keeping you so stuck on a betrayal from the past. There's something like somebody completely deceived you and manipulated you so much in the past that it's like this is a blockage for you, and it's coming up under your work. So there's something that you haven't, or it's like you're keeping like these past emotional wounds. So, you know, like the things that have happened to you in your personal life, or maybe even with your work life, you're keeping these so current in the now that it's blocking you from like moving forward in your career. So I don't feel like anybody is doing this to you now, but you're keeping it around, you're keeping it in the way, or you're worried that as, or you're putting these worries there as a way to, you know, procrastinate or to stall or to not take things to the next level. These are like your worries and your concerns. Like, this could be like, oh, if I start working in this area, it may be like somebody could feel like I'm now the competition and try and take from me everything that I've worked to build. Or if I start working and I've been a full-time mum, and you know, then it's going to affect my child payments or something like that. You know, someone's going to want to take what I earn, and so these could be conscious or subconscious concerns, but they are, that is letting somebody from the past, or these, you know, these doubts, these belief systems, these negative belief systems, control you now. So however these were formed, you're letting somebody get away with controlling your life because you're kind of restricting yourself by keeping this, keeping a lid on your potential. For somebody could be being manipulated and deceived in their workplace, maybe by their boss or something. Like somebody's taking, say the owner of the business, you could be like, I don't know, in any role, but say you're the manager of this business, and you've got to manage this business while the owner strips the business of all the funds, all the money in the accounts, and it makes it really hard to be able to cover the expenses or market, or it's like somebody is is making it extremely difficult to run things, to make something a success. Or there is somebody taking, like there may be somebody stealing from the company that you haven't caught out yet, or stealing your ideas. Or this could be a concern, like once you get started, somebody's going to steal your ideas. I don't know, that this is not positive. Something you need to pay attention to when it comes to this. Clarify again the Seven of Swords to the Four of Cups. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Who is she in your life? We've got Judgment in reverse. We've got Page of Pentacles in reverse. Something's really out of balance here. Something's really unhappy and out of balance here. One-sided. Who is this Queen of Pentacles? Somebody around you. Somebody maybe that you work with. Somebody in the business. Clarify this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody that you socialize with. Somebody that you see as a friend. We've got the King of Pentacles in reverse with the Page of Cups. So there could be somebody offering you work or like trying to, I don't know, steal from you. This King of Pentacles to Queen of Pentacles, these two, this is a couple. So like they could be the business owners and they're just all about money. Very unbalancing, like they don't give back to you or the business. It's like a constant challenge to juggle finances here. We've got a King of Cups, Five of Wands in the reverse, Knight of Cups, Hangman, Emperor. There's a few people involved here. These two, this Queen of Pentacles and this King of Pentacles, are all about the money. It's like, and this is starting to get into your future position, so it's like somebody's planning to come in and take whatever you know, or yeah, take from you anything you try and get going. Or this is the belief system that you feel anything that you do, someone's going to steal your ideas, steal your, I don't know. It's mostly ideas, I think. You're going to end up back where you started, something like that. You just feel like somebody's looking over your shoulder all the time, waiting to see what you do so that they can take it. We've got a Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So it's like you don't... Something about failing or being taken advantage of. This could definitely tie into, like, you know, children, child support. Wheel of Fortune. I don't know. I feel like this King of Pentacles / Queen of Pentacles, they're all about the money, but they're really ungrounded people. But they're all about the money. And, like, I feel like somebody takes all the money, so that there's like nothing left. They just take it all. And they celebrate what they've got. And they have a lot of fun with it. They go out socializing with it. And leaving nothing left for anybody else. So, yeah. Okay, we've got a change for the better. So maybe maybe somebody here needs to get out of a work situation. If this is like really challenging, if this is like the sort of thing that every time you implement something new with your work, somebody else takes that idea and steals it for themselves, and you're thinking, man, I could just do this myself. I could just start my own business and do it myself. And this could be where you need to really look at this with this Three of Pentacles, starting this yourself. And not being like under somebody else's thumb or control. When you're not treated respectfully, you're not treated with dignity, you're not treated fairly. And this could be where the past cycle keeps repeating here. So we've got a change for the better and a Two of Cups. Nice. So what is this? A new relationship or a relationship getting better? Clarify the Two of Cups. The Hangman. This could be something you're not sure about. This relationship or partnership Could be something you're trying to still wrap your head around, get a bit of perspective on it. Or this could be somebody trying to get perspective on somebody else's relationship. How does it work? How do they make things work so well? And trying to sort of like see how you could implement what somebody else does, or I don't know, trying to figure out how somebody else gets it so right. The Tower and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. It's like somebody is see, I feel like this is the same situation. Like somebody stays in a relationship to avoid a tower, or there's a tower about to come in. Because I feel like this is where this manipulation is. Or somebody's maybe trying to break up somebody else's relationship. This King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. This could be where they are trying to like manipulate a situation, trying to get this couple to stay. So I don't know, like the owners of a business are trying to keep the managers locked in, something like that. Somebody, once again, somebody feels stuck in this relationship, stuck due to maybe circumstances, due to financial reasons. But we got a Tower coming in here, and a Ten of Pentacles in reverse with a Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So there's a Tower coming in here when it comes to like money, and I feel like somebody could be in a relationship because of the financial security here. And I feel like this is what's transforming. Like somebody needs, this Tower is a course correction. This Tower is about you're not on track, and Spirit needs to correct your course and change things up. So if you're feeling stuck, it's like this is getting you unstuck. But this could be why somebody sort of stays in a situation. Like there's something that needs to change and transform in a relationship is what this is. So clarify again this Two of Cups. This could be a new relationship coming in, and you could be like, well, hold on, I've only ever had relationships go a certain way. Or this could be the same person coming back and going, it'll be different this time. Here, take my cup of love. And you're sort of just like a bit hanging out, waiting and seeing, maybe keeping somebody at arm's length a little bit. Like you want to be happy with them, but you're still seeing the Tower here. You don't want to be stuck in this. You do want to, but we still see the Tower here. Yeah. So, you know, I feel like this is something on repeat. Now maybe this is some new love coming into your life that you hadn't expected, that has you kind of go, well, let me see. You know, you're still thinking about it. And this could bring in a Tower for somebody else. It says there is a change for the better, but it's like you're not too sure about it. So either this is an existing relationship that's changing for the better, or this is something new coming in that's going to change your life for the better. Knight of Cups, King of Cups. This doesn't have to be a love relationship. This could be a relationship with the father of your kids, this King of Cups. Something could be changing for the better there. Or somebody could be like turning into, you know, just a loving, nurturing, caring person. And maybe you're not used to this person doing that. Maybe this is the whole fresh new them. But something becomes burdensome. And so we've got the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So now we've got a Queen of Wands. So I feel like maybe the Tower comes in because you find out about this Queen of Wands. What's this burden? Because this is coming up under romance, celebration, party. Maybe you kind of feel like the way that you are in a social setting with this person, like they're dull or they're not very fun to go out with, that's a bit of a burden. They don't keep up, they're not on your level when it comes to, like, I don't know, on a romantic level. Maybe you feel like you don't gel on some areas of life, like in some ways. And there's some burdens there about maybe there's been a bit too much partying, like to the point where you're sick of it. You don't, like, something's done in excess. This could be, I don't know, like this, it's different for everybody, but maybe even somebody with their job, like they're expected to show up to like the Friday night drinks every week, no matter what. It's almost like a requirement, like office get-togethers and things, and it you know, to the point where it's not just a once in a while thing. Somebody could be feeling burdened about all the Christmas parties they got to go to, or, you know, something like that. Some commitment that they made to go to a party, that now, you know, that you had to kind of, you know, commit to maybe weeks ago, or, you know, to something, a concert even, and now you're a bit burdened about going to that, committing to that, because things have changed since then, and you're just like, oh, why did I say yes? Why did I, you know? So something's burdening you about, I don't know, going to a birthday party or a Christmas party or some sort of celebration is just like, it's a lot to get to or to bring yourself to go do. Clarify this Ten of Wands. Yeah, the Death in reverse. Super resisting it, really resisting it, not wanting to. It could be that you're planning to go somewhere with a person and you're really excited about, I don't know, like a concert or an event, and you're excited to go, but you don't want to go with them, or something's changed in the dynamic or the relationship or something since, you know, since you booked this event, and now you still want to go to the event, but you're burdened by the fact that you got to go with them. I don't know. Maybe you don't want to break up with somebody or tell them, you know, the truth, because you still really want to go to the event. You don't want to lose your tickets or whatever. But now somebody could be using this kind of thing as bribery. Somebody could be like saying, oh, guess what? I got us tickets to go to blah, blah, blah. And you're like, oh, that's great. But they're trying to keep you locked in, you know, to this future date all the time. So you can't sort of, or you feel burdened by the, you know, the thought of, I don't know, still being in a relationship with them by that point, or going with them, or the travel involved, or I don't know. Clarify this Ten of Wands to the Death reverse. I don't think you need to. Yeah, Empress. Here you are. You're finally out here in the spread, Libra. The Empress. Okay, you're going to avoid a Tower with this situation. This Lover in reverse. You're going to avoid this Tower. So I don't think you need to stress about it. But this, yeah, this just confirms what I was saying. Now, this is out in your future position, but this could be something booked for next year or later this year. This is something that's still coming. And it's like, It could be with an ex or somebody you're not like actually in a relationship with. This could be somebody who's trying to get into a relationship with you, and that's why they're trying to, you know, get you a ticket or get, do something with you, but you're not really into them, and you're wanting to avoid this being a shit time, or maybe you've been to an event with them in the past and it was really bad because of who you were with. Like, you just think it's going to be shit, but maybe it's not. And anyway, I just feel like right now you don't need to worry about that. Like, that's it feels quite far off. It feels like it's a future thing, or maybe something comes up where you can get out of this situation before it happens. Like, this isn't happening right now. I feel like what you do need to focus on, all that you need to focus on right now, is pay attention to your work. That is the biggest thing. Keep your life in balance and pay attention to your work. And so anything that comes in with this manipulative energy is going to throw you off balance. Get rid of it. Walk away from it. Detach. That's the biggest thing. These two things, work and balance. Work-life balance. You can't not work and have all, and you can't be all work. You really need to keep those scales healthy, in a healthy balance. So let's get you an oracle card. Finish up your reading. Okay, we've got Sacred Mountain and Spirit of Air. You're an air sign, so let's... and we've got Circle of Life at the bottom of the deck. This really applies with thinking, the circle of feeling like your life's just rambling aimlessly. Like, you just do what you do every day to kind of like pay the bills, do the cleaning, then it gets messed up again, and then you got to clean it again. It's just like something repetitive feeling, but... to a point, life does go in a circle, not in a linear line. So let's read the Spirit of Air. Clarity and expansive perception of life is emerging. You're being advised to see life from a higher perspective, clear out mental clutter, breathe, all is well. Do not be concerned with the cobwebs. Do not be concerned. The cobwebs are being cleared away. Communicate your truth. Take care of details. Pay attention and don't let things slip through the cracks. Take time to hear the truth of others. Spirit is whispering to you. Open your mind to see a situation in a new light. The Spirit of Air represents the mental aspect of your life. It's the part that has the capacity to discern, analyze, organize, evaluate, and judge. Though seemingly subtle and unseen, air is composed of the most rarefied energy fields, and we're in constant communion with the vast universe through our breath. The Spirit of Air carries the energy of change and transformation, inspiration, aspiration, mental clarity, freedom, perception, communion, and communication. The element of air also allows you to see situations from a higher perspective. This card can indicate that it's time to do some major clutter clearing and organizing. One of the most direct and powerful ways to receive messages from Spirit is through the air spirit. The Cherokee people and many other native tribes believed that the winds were messages sent by the Creator, and they carried information from the sacred realms. When you go outdoors, notice the movement of air across your skin, whether it's the subtlest breeze or the powerful wind of a storm. Take a moment to stop and listen. Get a sense of what messages it might have for you. The biggest thing I felt like I got that I wanted to point out from this is that I feel like most of the clutter is in your mind. And the clearing needs to be, you know, clearing out the cluttered thoughts, the cluttered, this could be where things are rambling in your mind, in your head. This indecisiveness, it's first a thought. You know, your thought becomes the feeling that, you know, that creates the action or the inaction in reality. But it's, you know, if you feel like life is messy, it's actually messy in your head to start with. So clearing that out and just getting really like defined and in your perspective and your mental clarity. So Libra, this is your reading. I hope it resonates and the messages were useful, helpful. And if you like the video, please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Help this community to grow. And thank you for anybody who puts in a comment, a confirmation, even an emoji in the comment section. Really helps. So thank you for that. And I'll be back in a few days' time with your next reading. So stay tuned. And until next time, take care and bye for now.